Back on the Good Morning Artesia radio show, and I did what I was not supposed to do. I continued to talk. So here's Leah.
Good morning.
You've been kind of fighting the same thing, haven't you?
You know, I have been under the weather for well over a week now, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of not feeling good, but it seems to get better. I finally started an antibiotic the other day, and
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it is not COVID. So that's the good
Well, that's
thing.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel fine.
Good.
I'm not tired. I don't have anything. I don't have a temperature. I just have this thing that's stuck in my throat, and I'm supposed to talk on the radio every day. And
Welcome to January.
It sounds terrible, but at this point, it's either that or Hugh Hewitt. I don't know that people want to hear 3 more hours of Hugh Hewitt.
Probably not.
People like Hugh, but I don't know if we want that much Hugh. So, well, let's see. Reminder, there's a blood drive taking place at CVE tomorrow? Tomorrow, okay.
It is tomorrow, January 6th from 11 to 3 in the Jack Case Community Room. And we don't have a lot of people signed up or scheduled. So one of the good things about that is that if you have somewhat of a flexible or even an unpredictable schedule, you could pop in between 11 and 3. And they're really good to take people just by walk-in. So you don't always have to have an appointment. But if you do want to make an appointment, you can still do that at vitalent.org. Or you can give me a call, or you can call Stephanie Seabreeze directly.
Okay. Or text? I know she can. I know she accepts the texts. I don't know about you, but
she does. She texts very quickly back and forth, so that's good. Yeah. And emails. She emails really quickly too.
Okay.
But either way, masks will be required, and they do encourage you to eat and drink some extra water before you donate. So have a nice big lunch and eat some red meat or something. And come in.
Most of us agree with that, the red meat part.
Yeah.
What time, what hours will they be there?
11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
11 to 3.
Yeah, and they've been known to stay beyond 3, but they do start kind of cleaning up at 3 and trying to load up and go back to Roswell.
Okay. So that'll be tomorrow. So if you've got time to donate some blood, call Leah or call Stephanie and get signed up.
Or just pop on in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a good deal.
Okay. Well, good. So that's tomorrow. I see where on the radio, where the commercial we're running for you, we're talking about the Smart Hub.
Smart Hub, yep.
And there have been a couple of updates to the Smart Hub app,
yes.
Right?
It actually has gotten really simple to log in. It takes seconds. To sign up takes a couple of minutes. So I'm not sure. I mean, there's other companies and other co-ops. PVT uses Smart Hub too for their bill pay and for their account management. And it's much more than just bill pay. And I think that's what sometimes people forget. It's encouraging to me when I talk to members and they're like, oh, I was on Smart Hub and I saw. And that's encouraging that people are starting really to look at it. So if you are a person that prefers to pay your bill or look at your account usage, sitting at a computer or sitting at your smartphone, this system just gets better and better and better.
Okay.
So it's very secure. We haven't had any concerns that I'm aware of, and if so, it's been, our IT department has found it super quickly, and no long-term effects by any means. So if you have any questions about signing up for Smart Hub, you're certainly welcome to call the office. But I think now it's gotten to the point where it's so much easier to go. There were several steps before, and now there's really not as many steps. You do have to verify your payment method.
Right.
You do have to make sure that that's a secure and that you've got your account numbers correct and all that kind of stuff. And then you can sign up for repeat pay from month to month, or you can just have your bill emailed to you. And if you don't get your hard copy bill, then you're not going to get our newsletter in hard copy, but you can also sign up for emails to receive that separately.
Okay.
So we won't overwhelm you with too many emails.
Yeah, don't want to do that nowadays.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, but we have a new brochure that's going to start going out today.
Okay.
And well, probably not exactly today, but we received them yesterday. And the steps are just crystal clear, in my opinion. We've
This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in our area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency such as flash flood, fire, or tornado, official messages would have followed this alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Well,
no emergencies.
That worked. So anyway, you have a new brochure on the Smart Hub.
Right. So we'll replace the other ones. I think we're just about out of the older ones. But anyway, it's very clear on how to do things. And again, if you need help, we're happy to help you. So call any of us and we can help you get signed up or whatever. If you're having trouble logging in, you can call the billing department and they can help you.
Okay.
Yep.
You have a little flyer there that says, "Is your home cold?"
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is not because you've been having an argument as to where to set the thermostat.
Oh, always. Always an argument. But we have rebates for different heating and cooling systems, and particularly heat pumps.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're upgrading your system to a SEER rating of 16 or higher,
Mm-hmm.
which is your seasonal energy efficiency ratio,
Okay.
you are eligible potentially for a rebate for your air source system or ground source. We haven't had anybody do ground source in quite a while, but the air source systems too have gotten a little less expensive. There's a lot of people across town, across Roswell, Eddy County, Chaves County, that are carrying heat pumps
Mm-hmm.
that are super efficient. So if you're interested or if you're in the market, get one installed and let us know about it within a 90-day of installation, and we'll get you some rebate money back.
That's if you're a CVE customer, of
Yes.
course. So
Yes.
you can't just be an Excel customer, and they
That's
have their
true.
own rebate programs, I'm assuming.
I'm
so.
assuming, I think their rebate programs change throughout the year, and they change from year to year, and ours have been pretty steady for several years.
Okay.
So,
Would it be helpful if somebody says, "All right, we're getting ready to redo our HVAC. Do you have like a list or of types of units or any guidance there, or
We
is there just
try
like a
not to-
thing?
yeah.
Is there just a question you need to ask the HVAC guy in order to see if they will qualify?
preferably, because there's a lot of good brands out there, and I don't think that it's really up to us to help you decide what brand to use or even what equipment provider to use. But if you are in the market, I'd shop around a little bit, get some prices and quotes from people, and see what is going to save you money down the line, not just right up front, but down the line, how much money can you save? And because those kind of things add up. And if you get the kind of heat pump that we're offering a rebate on, it will save you money throughout the year, not just during the winter, but also during the summer. And they're easy to regulate. So some houses have the need for one small, or some houses have the need for two larger ones. So, whatever the case might be, we still rebate on
Okay,
those.
but it's the SEER rating
Yes.
that is the key.
It is, and we have all of that in writing, in black and white. It is on our website at cvecoop.org,
Okay.
and we can gladly send it to you. The application is pretty detailed, so it does require the member and the equipment installer to complete all of that information. So we'll help you get that filled out too.
Okay. Well, that's always helpful when you
Yeah.
get ready to make that
It's a big
decision.
investment.
It is. It is, and probably one that most people don't make every year.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Hopefully not. That's right. Well, good. Was there anything else that we needed to cover today?
No, I see that you have our newsletter.
I do.
And
I do.
our home energy audits are on hold until the 1st of April.
Okay.
So it's pretty cold this time of year, and it's kind of hard to get up in the attics and things like that for people. So hopefully we'll get a list in place for them, a waiting list, and that's okay to sign up now, and you just know you won't get your audit until April.
Okay.
Yep,
And
so
then the
we're
annual meeting date has been set?
March 19th.
March 19th. so-
Saturday. And we're changing things up a little bit this year, so
Okay.
we'll keep you posted on that.
Okay, but that's coming up in March. So, well, good deal. Well, I can't think of anything else. Can you think of anything else?
No, one thing I like to remind people, the blood drive tomorrow is in the Jack Case Community Room.
Right.
That is a room that we offer for community use. That's what it is. It's a community room. So if people have any type of an education situation, a meeting, maybe some type of group organization has an annual meeting, a quarterly meeting, or whatever the case might be, feel free to give us a call, make a reservation for that. It is not used for personal events such as showers or birthday parties or things like that, but it is a nice large space for different things that help the community. So you can call us at 575-746-3571 and get that paperwork, and we can make a reservation for you over the phone.
Good.
Yep.
Well, I know it's going to be used for the blood drive tomorrow, and you've had other meetings and things that have been in there.
Yes.
A lot of people vote there.
That's true.
It's,
however many times a year we need to open it up for that, we have been.
Well, sounds like we got a city election coming up, so...
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to be using our building for that.
I don't know if that's a city election place or not, so...
It could be. We can open up the books for that, so...
Yeah, well, that would be up to the city folks, but...
But if anybody has any use for that room, or if anybody has any energy efficiency questions or goals for 2022, then give us a call and we'll help through that.
I noticed you brought me a commercial energy savings guide. What are you saying? We're wasting energy? Is that what you're saying here?
I'm giving it to you because we have an abundance of those guides.
You know, we're kind of different from a lot of people in that we're CVE customers because one of our transmitter sites gets power from CVE. And the same thing happens every minute of every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So our bill really doesn't change other than air conditioning. That's the only variable on ours because the tower lights flash. Now, that's a variable because like we're in the longer time of year now.
Right.
So they'll flash longer on. But yeah, we're kind of like one of those. It's kind of the same thing every month.
Consistent customer.
Consistent customer. That's right. But it's good to know. Like the Smart Hub app, I guess, would be helpful to see if there's a change in that, because that would indicate that maybe there's an issue that we need to be aware of.
You cannot pay your bill, I believe, on Smart Hub if you have a commercial account, but you can definitely check your usage.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And that would be beneficial to somebody like us to make sure that thing is consistent.
Yeah.
You know, year in, year out. So,
well, if you ever have any questions about your bill, all you got to do is give us a call, too.
Yeah, no, I've done that.
Good. Mr. Mike, I'm sure, helped you out.
Oh, he's always, most of the time, he's somewhat helpful. No, I'm just kidding. Mike is always helpful. There's never any issue there. No, we did our Roswell transmitter site. We put a new transmitter in a little over a year ago. And now we've accomplished basically the same thing at that site that we have at this site.
Oh, good.
It's basically the same amount every month. You know, the only variable is the air conditioning.
Yeah.
And
or an outage.
Yeah. And those are kind of nice. You just look at it and you see the bars are all just cost the same.
Nice.
And I wish I could make it lower, but it's not really.
Probably not very high.
It's not really a way to do that. I mean, we've replaced lights and we've done stuff like that. So
you can keep that, or
I will
put it in your fireplace.
No, we'll do some reading. So
okay.
Well, good deal. Well, folks, if you want to get blood tomorrow, call Leah, call Stephanie, and
or just show up.
Just show up. Okay, good deal.
Come on your lunch hour if you need to.
Lunch hour? What's that?
I know. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If you're looking for a lunch deal, and I know this is one of our advertisers, if you have the app for McDonald's, you can get a 20-piece McNugget box and a basket of fries for like $9.
That's not bad.
Well, no, it's like twice as many nuggets as what's on the regular menu, but it's only on the app.
Okay. When I was in high school, we used to get those.
Yeah.
And chow down at lunch.
Yeah. So there's a lunch idea for you.
All right. That sounds good.
Okay.
Thank
you. I'm going to go rest my voice. We'll see you back here tomorrow.